The Xiaomi Mi 6X. Every day, rumors of this being the base for the much awaited Mi A2 keep getting stronger and stronger, and I've spent 7 days with this phone as my primary. In today's video, let's take a look at how the Mi 6X held up. But before we do, if this is your first time here, or in case all the Xiaomi launches have you confused on who's me, who's you, well, me's Ash, you's watching C4E Tech. As always, Car2 monthly giveaway, link in the description. And while you're down there, please click that bell icon, join the C4E squad. Come on, do it. Do it right now. I'm not getting to the review till you do it. Okay, kidding. Let's roll the intro. Let's get this out of the way. Right at the start, let's address the elephant in the room. No headphone jack. Come on, Xiaomi, why? Why? Was this phone too slim to not be able to fit it in? It's 7.3mm thick, just like the Mi 5X, and that had a headphone jack. Were the bezels too small? Not really. But it is what it is. This phone comes with no headphone jack, and that is sad. Just sad. Now that I've managed to get that off my chest, let's get to the good part. The Mi 6X is built well, it's all metal just like its predecessor, it doesn't feel heavy despite the 168g weight, it's too tall for single-handed usage but it does feel nice in hand. Now the reason for that is because the 6X, not for feeling nice in hand, for the reason why it feels tall is because of the 18:9 panel it sports compared to its predecessor. This here is a 5.99-inch IPS LCD panel with a Full HD Plus resolution. That means a pixel density of about 400 pixels per inch. Now that's good. The color reproduction, brightness levels, viewing angles, that's all fine. Xiaomi's gone with an excellent panel here, no complaints. Whether it's watching videos, browsing, or checking out the pics you shot with the Mi 6X, this panel's not gonna let you down. Now, talking about the pics you shot with the Mi 6X, the 6X has a 12 plus 20 megapixel dual camera setup. The primary is a 12 megapixel Sony IMX486, while the secondary is a 20 megapixel Sony IMX376. Both sport lenses with an f1.75 aperture. Under good light, the camera is excellent, loads of detail, the bokeh is excellent, the dynamic range is quite impressive too. Given how good the cameras on the Mi 5X A1 were, I went in with high expectations and the 6X did not let me down. Even under low light, the performance was quite good. The sensors performed admirably. Of course, there was more noise, but the results were quite good, as you guys can see for yourself. The Mi 6X managed to preserve quite a bit of detail. Here are a few more samples, so check them out. There's a portrait mode included, the edge reduction was on point mostly, a bit of overexposure of the background though. The selfie camera comes with a portrait mode too, and it worked quite well. On the video front, we've got support for 4K, there's EIS with a minor crop for Full HD. The performance was again quite impressive, as you guys can see. It is worth mentioning Xiaomi provides auto HDR support on this phone and also a full-fledged manual mode, so you can tweak and get the best shots possible. While we are on the topic of software, the Mi 6X runs on Android 8 Oreo with MIUI 9.5 built on top of it. MIUI needs no introduction given all the phones Xiaomi's been launching. I'm sure you guys have seen it all with regards to MIUI, but if you want to know more, here's a card to the top MIUI 9 features, and this phone should be one of the first to get MIUI 10. And if you want to know more about MIUI 10, here's a card to the top new MIUI 10 features. Yeah, we've done those videos, so anyway, the performance here was top notch, whether it's social media or jumping back and forth between a couple of apps. It was all smooth. Quick switch doesn't work with Xiaomi's gestures, but I did end up liking the gesture support. It was intuitive and worked well. The user experience overall was great, and that's not just because of the strong software. The Mi 6X has the hardware chops to back it up. Under the hood, this phone sports the Snapdragon 660 chip. This is a very powerful chip that we've seen used on the likes of the Oppo R11 and the Mi Note 3, and just like with those phones, it delivers here too. The Adreno 512 GPU inside had no issues powering through pretty much any title thrown at it, no heating issues whatsoever. And with the Mi 6X, Xiaomi offers 464, 664 and 6128 RAM storage options to choose from. Note the base 64 gig variant, that's there because microSD support for the 6X is non-existent. The 5X did have it. That's something that Xiaomi's removed. What's with Xiaomi removing things that we like? Why, Xiaomi, why? Anyway, running off the specs, we've got a 3010 mAh battery, again 70 mAh of the Mi A1's capacity. Given the screen size and the move towards more powerful innards, I expected the battery life to take a hit, and take a hit it did. The 6X, its battery life isn't as good as the 5X's. I mean, with light to moderate usage, you still will be able to get through a day on a single charge without any hassles. But if your use is a little heavy, like on days where I used a bit of GPS navigation when I was navigating around Dubai, I had to plug it in early. At least Xiaomi does provide support for Quick Charge 3.0, so we can get back up quite fast. Now let's take a look at the Sunbreeze. The single speakers, surprisingly loud, loved it, adored it. The audio via the headphone jack, non-existent, because again, it's not there. One more time, why Xiaomi, why? Anyways, cellular reception and call quality were top notch, no complaints. With all that said and done, let's now talk price. So what do we have here? Good build quality, nothing that stands out, but good build quality, excellent cameras, good performance, solid internals, and battery life that probably should have been better. For this, Xiaomi charges 1599 yuan or about $240 US. That's the base price. The specs and cameras alone make this a great option in this segment, in my honest opinion. Now, it could launch in India for about 16,500 rupees. That's 1,000 to 1,500 rupees more than the launch price of the Mi A1. But even with the increased price tag, it should be a great deal as long as you're willing to put up with the cons like the average battery life, lack of support for microSD and headphone jack. So there you have it, my 2 cents on the Mi 6X. So what do you think about Xiaomi's choices with this phone? Let me know in the comments below. And now it's time I bid you adieu. If you hated this video, you know what to do. But if you did like it, go ahead, give this video a big huge thumbs up, share it with friends and family, subscribe and hit that bell icon to turn on notifications. Until next time, my name's Ash, you've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye bye.